G'day everyone, Simon and Heath from You&Me Personalised Property Services, the buyer's agency made for you. Today we want to talk about an awesome, a failure and a success. Was it a win? We don't know. But what I can say is last year we had a discovery with a client that we thought we got on really well with. We felt our morals and ethics aligned, and we really felt that we were definitely going to be the right business to deliver on his brief. The client actually went with a competitor, for lack of a better word.
Our biggest competitor.
Yep. And we were really, really heartbroken by it. Like, I mean, Heath and I, to our very core, are super competitive. So we could be playing a game of tennis, a game of noughts and crosses, or the billion-dollar game in property. We hate to lose anything. We saw that as a sign, I guess, to kick us up the back end and say, how can we get better? What do we need to do? Yeah, how do we improve? How can we get better? We're never complacent in this industry, and we're certainly not arrogant enough or egotistical enough to ever think that because we want to be the best, by definition we are. The only people who we care about are the clients who interact with us and what they've got to say. So anyway, we went and changed a number of things. We increased our learning, we increased our scope, really did a lot to improve.
Yeah, and it all comes down
to refine. I think that's probably the word.
Yeah,
refine.
To be honest, it didn't come back to our knowledge. It didn't come back to anything else, but it come back to us not portraying our knowledge up here onto our presentation. Yeah,
it was really the presentation. What we took for 101, you know, the client, I guess, needed to interact and hear that. So anyway, look, went with the competitor, and look, they seriously overpromised and underdelivered. We're not getting into who. That's not our space. But the bottom line is...
Let's get in the nitty-gritty of what actually happened.
Yeah, the bottom line is you promised a property within a month, and it took 4 months.
Yep.
So it was 4 times over the period that he wanted. He came back to us at the start of the year.
Yep.
And when he came back at the start of the year, yeah, and I'm like, Heath, I remember, because I was convinced. I thought the presentation was so good that he had to be like the marketing manager for the competitor, because I'm like, there's no way that guy would have chosen someone else over us. We smashed it, but he did. And then I'm saying to Heath, I'm like, mate, no, don't do any meetings. The guy's trying to steal our IP. Just have to block him, don't do it. And he's like, nah, I really believe he's genuine. And look, one of the things that Heath and I do is we give each other total trust. So when he told me he actually felt he was genuine, I was like, all right, well, I'll let you run with it, because when you're wrong, I can tell you you're wrong. And if you're right, I'll say I thought it was a good idea. But yeah, tell them how you ran with it.
I mean, you'll say it's your idea.
Yeah, exactly right. Cut, edit, my idea.
No, and it is pretty simple. The guy come to us, done his due diligence, went through a multitude of companies, went to the top 2. You know, generally, most people come to the top 2 in the space in Perth. He chose the other one for his own reasons, decided that 4 months was too long, come back to us in January saying, hey, remember me? Absolutely, we remember you. We changed our whole presentation because of you. And he come on board. He wanted to give us a shot, and his words to effect were, I think 4 months is too long. I want to see if you guys can do it better than the other team. So I'm actually pitting you against each other because I want to buy another 2 in Perth.
Yep.
He ended up coming with us. We got an off-market opportunity within a week, 3 days, I think it was.
A fair amount of luck there, but the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Yeah, I mean, we get 40%-ish of our properties off-market at the moment. So
it's a real good chance.
You know, the chances are there. So he come on, we had a property for him, under market value by about $30,000.
Yeah, 30, 35K, straight, easy.
Yep, we just settled that the other day.
Yep.
And lo and behold, guess who he has just signed a new engagement form with? He wants to buy another one with us straight away. So failure turned into a win, turned into a double win. And yeah, that's what we try and do. So it's about not trying to pit ourselves against the competition. Obviously, we hold ourselves at a high esteem and a level here in Perth. But it's about, if we aren't doing something right, or we're not portraying something to clients or potential clients, how do we do it better? How do we get better? How do we continue to get better so you guys win on the back end? So I know you're probably going to have a listen to this, Michael. So we appreciate your trust and we appreciate your double business. But guys, if you want to come to the best property buyers here in Perth, you obviously know where to come to. It's the team at You&Me Personalised Property Services. Until we hear from you, happy investing.